I'm not gonna lie, just hearing that song, oh my goodness, does it get me rolling, baby! I know it's loud, but it's good. Today we're playing more, sadly not Disco Elysium. We're gonna be playing more Esoteric Ebb. Should be good, should be good. Is that good? Still so loud. Am I crazy? How about that? Now it's super quiet. I'll figure this out, 1 second. It's such a fine line. I have too loud or too... that's fine. It's loud, but it's fine. Right? Let me fact check. What does past me have to say about this? It's such a fine line. No, that sounds good. What am I talking about? What? Okay. Hey, we're going to be playing more Esoteric Dread. It is a game that is inspired by Disco Elysium, said by themselves. Super sick. Got a lot of D&D role-playing themes. We love that. We started playing it yesterday. We made our characters. We're planning on trying to be a Christian as much as possible. We're going to try to do that, and it should be fun. It's a game that has a lot of choices, and I've enjoyed what the game has so far and what it's shown. Its art style is beautiful, and there's combat, which is even interesting. I'm very excited about that. Because it's like, even though it's inspired by Disco Elysium, doesn't mean they're going to be stuck with just being Disco Elysium. They could be their own game. So I'm pretty pumped. To jump in and play a bit more of it with you guys. All right. So yeah, let's jump in and do it. I feel like we're still very much in... We're very much in tutorial land still. Our game plan, supposedly our character's mission is to go find out who blew up a tea shop. And we want to get this done before the election. Specifically, the very first election ever. Big deal. Seems like there's like multiple factions, maybe at least 3 it sounds like. And so it's like we're going to also have to like take part in that of deciding who we want to vote for. Don't know those playing fields yet, so we're not worried about that. But yeah, we have multiple characters. We just met this guy. I forgot his name, but his little buddy's name, Romulus. I remember that. That's sick. And this is our stats. We're very much a straight character with some wisdom and a charisma. That's our character sheet. Ooh, session notes. Okay, session notes. You didn't make it far last time. That's my bad. I should have made it more clear. The city below, the dungeon. Well, that's more of a level 3+ area. Then again, if you're feeling lucky, you could always try again, Chris. I love this. It's so funny how they've really added in the D&D charm of this. I just love it. It's so good. As a big D&D fan, like, come on. It's a good old time. Dude, we have a bike? Dude, I'm gonna go crazy on that bike. Just you wait. All right, let's jump in and play some more Esoteric Ebb. I am hoping to do some other stuff today, too. So this is not the only stream we're doing today. I just thought we would start off today because we might do some Arc Raiders, we might do some Slay the Spire. Those are the 2 main things I think I have on my mind. Maybe it's a Bazaar, but probably not. I just know I'm probably gonna do Arc Raiders, and I want to wait till I'm with my boy Houston to do it together. So, you know, he's not up yet, so we're doing this. Okay, day 1. It's only 9:15. Dialogue choices. There are 3 types of dialogue choices: spoken choices, internal thoughts, and performed actions. Some choices combine some of all of these. Oh, is it actually like kind of shown like that? Okay, that kind of makes sense. You know, parentheses will be very helpful for knowing that that's a perform action, and obviously, you know, quotes for talking. That makes sense. Oh, we're still down here, right? Because we just talked to our boy. He mentioned about he gave us a quest. Of, oh, new quest. Lost Mines, Atul Amon. A dwarf, Axel is his name. His name's Axel. So he's trying to get to a certain spot. We have a lady, this little spot, the HWBT won't let him go through, I guess. Why? I guess because she doesn't like dwarves getting in there. So we might try to get in there because we're part of the cloth. And we need to talk to her anyways because of the tea exploding, which is the tea shop that blew up. So that's where we got to go anyways. But we got to figure out how to get out. Oh, we died last time. Oh, I remember why we're all the way down here. Here's the thing. Do we have a solution to get out of that situation? Oh. I don't even want to explain what happened last time. So down here is this where we came from, or is this something else? Oh, yeah, this is where we came from. No, is this the other side? This ain't the other side. No. So we have the door that's locked. It's a one-sided door. You can only open it from one side. Whoa, crazy concept, crazy concept. I gotta be careful. I only have 6 health, man. I die easily. I do not have good con. Crazy to think the bruiser has a low con stat. Up here we had fire trap? No. It's just a dead end. But if we go all the way down here, a little dungeon crawling. I wasn't expecting the dungeon crawling part. I'll be honest. I'm down though. This is the doorway. Huzzah indeed. Progress. Okay, and now we have a situation here that I don't think we can avoid. I think we kind of just gotta tank this. We don't have our shield of faith. A shimmering field appears surrounding you, protecting you from damage for the duration. Any lost hit points is reduced by 1, and this lasts for an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on. What the heck? I'm gonna need that. All right. Well. These objects are floating weird. Everything suddenly goes very, very tight. A cramp? Attempt to speak, attempt to move. A wriggle is all you get. There's a powerful force, a pressure all around you. The overwhelming weight of societal expectation? That's that too. But also something tangible. Attempt to speak. What is going on here? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What is going on here? You can neither move nor breathe. This is possibly quite terrible. Hold on. Something's off here. I can't move. It's some kind of trap. Oh no. Oh no. All around you. Acidic gel. We got a gelatinous cube, baby. Cube. Slang for a gelatinous cube. Alright. I took 7 damage out of nowhere. Already almost died. Jeez. Well, I survived. Got 1 health back. Insane. It is seeping into every crevice. By Earl that burns. Keep trying to scream. No. By Earl that burns. He shares your burden. Everyone knows about these. A gelatinous cube. You are statistically likely to die here and now. No. Not like this. Not in a terribly embarrassing way. What kind of an idiot just walks into a cube? The monster cannot hold you. You must fight. No one knows you are here. You're alone in the cube. You can escape. You're strong enough, right? A man is alone. Alone, you can survive. You will survive. Okay, so we have escaped the cube. Can I just pump this right now? This cure wounds. I can. All right, let's just get this full heal real quick. Not too bad. I don't have any more spell slots, so we can't do more. Strength, DC, 23. Escape the cube. So we're rolling a D20, and we need to get 23 or above. And we do have +5. And the DC is extra plus because we're exhausted. I didn't realize I was exhausted. Maybe because I was low health. I don't know. It's very daunting. Can we do it? Can we do it? Statistically, we have to roll what? 17? No. Yeah. 17. No. What am I talking about? 28. 18. 18 is what we gotta roll. 18 and higher. Can we do it? Let's see. So this game thinks it's a joke, huh? It thinks it's funny, huh? You struggle against the incredibly hard mass around your limbs. Around everything, strain and push. You fight, yet your muscles give out after reaching just a little bit further. Oh gosh, I died. But do I die? Death saving throws. Okay, we got 3, so we survived. Cool, cool, cool. The burning continues inside and around. That feeling isn't nice. The one where you're sitting, eyes fixed upon the bucket. The sour apple sticking out of it like the mountain of bad decisions. That sick and sinking feeling in your stomach. Feel sick. It was not right. But you did it. They told you to. 15. You ate 15. You probably knew it wasn't real, but you did it. And when you walked up to those kids, we already did all this. Yeah, evil. Basically, people called us Apple Boy. We are Apple Boy. Apple Boy. All right, how do I do this? I got it. I'm Apple Boy. I got it. We did this last time. Oh, I died. Alone. We got an instant death. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's just not the spot to go. Right? Right. Alright. I'll be a little bit more thorough this time. We already tried this calendar, couldn't figure it out. I'm too of a silly boy. Too much of a silly boy. That's fine. No, 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 no. No, no. Don't worry about it. Up here, there's a fire trap I don't want to deal with. There's a door up here we can't go. I assume it's a one-way door. This pathway seems to have nothing. Unless there is something that I just can't interact with. Supposedly, I could turn off the hallway up there. I don't know how. I do not know how. It says turn off the trap, and I just don't know how. Like, this is all broken off, so I can't go this way. This is a doorway. We love that. Oh, I guess I never stepped out here. Oh. Just a little overriding. Sure. What's this? Pillar of Jor. You look up at the pillar. Esoteric ebb added. The relic rises upwards, endlessly upwards. Right, this old thing. The central landmark of Norvik, the symbol of Earth's conquest. Sure. The day he took the red rocks and slayed the Troll King, he looked upon the pillar and declared this a sacred spot for all Norvikins, for all Earthfolk. That's us. It was here before Earth, and it will be here after you, remaining until the end. Looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. Okay. You're certain it is indestructible, but clearly it was once not. Several pieces of the pillar floats around in the air, especially as it reaches upwards into the clouds above the city. What kind of power would be capable of this? Sad seeing this in the state, yes. But it has been this way forever. Okay, how many of these pillars exist? 8? Something like that? 1 for each band? But ours is the best one, right? That's crazy. They're all equally useless. Oh, okay. It's a sign of Earth power, so yes, this is the best one. Ah, true. They are seen as status symbols by many, like a legitimization thing. But the fact is, no one has managed to make use of them in any way, despite their esoteric nature. So the Pillars of Jor are regulated to being visual landmarks seen from across the coast through clouds and mist for miles. Can I make money with this thing? Okay. So what do I do with it? Move on. You can always attempt to focus on it, learn from these ancient relics. Since you're the master of all esoteric things, you could probably crack the secret of the pillar. Learn how it works and master it and gain ultimate power and so on. Okay. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Power. Listen. He is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Touch the pillar. You place your hand upon the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to the one God or king or people? The thoughts stir in you a deep sense of longing. Perhaps one day you will join in that sacred sensation. Try feeling it. Ooh, I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it now. Oh, esoteric. Feeling things. Okay. Pillar of Jor. Your gloved hands pressed against the surface. Oh, right, I didn't do all this. Pillar Joy is an esoteric relic left after the end of the Gate era. There are 8 of these, pillars around the coast, or 4 if you believe the theories of a wrapping circular cove. Come on, we all know the world's flat. Calm down. And they're indestructible. Although there is some esoteric power within them, no one has been able to make use of them all. Okay. You find the will to listen, to bear the burden of the solemn voice. Close your eyes and pray. Huzzah. Silently mumbling the same words as always to your God. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Forgive us our daily bread, that we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine kingdom, and power, and will forever. Amen. To your people in this great city. Oh, huzzah! The people, the city. It fades. The voices grow, not in size, but in number. Some of them join in your prayer. Some dismiss it. Some hate it. Okay, we're getting a little too real here. All right, my bad. Before you, a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the darned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and countless sorting. Among them, you see one face turn to look at you. At first, you believe it to be him. Jesus, the angel, it's not the angel. What is it? Gosh, what is it? What does it always say in the Bible? Gosh darn it. I'm upset that I can't think of it right now. It hurts my way. Gosh. Bible. Wait, I'll bring it up. I know a passage I can look up that reference it. Abraham. I want to find the specific wording they use, because it gets brought up a bunch of times. Okay. Genesis 18 is what they're looking at. Sure, I'll pull that up. Genesis 18. I gotta really defend myself here. Because I just called Jesus an angel. It's like, okay, I didn't mean like that. It's not. Alright, that's heresy. Okay, where is it? Alright. He's only heard about the Lord. Okay, yada yada. Do I still have the display screen? I think I do. Okay, we'll do this together. Look at those ads. Alright, where are we looking for? Saber hurried, quick. Okay, yeah, we saw through, man. Ooh. Then what? This is not it. Is this it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not what I was looking for. Ah, Sodom and Gomorrah. There we go. There we go. Where's the wording? NIV, help me out here. Don't betray me, NIV. Don't make me go to probably ESV. Low key, probably best. Probably really good for it's like close to the original text and still understandable. Probably the best for that. There you are. English Standard Version. Very good. Very good. We are an ESV family. Where are you? Where art thou? Gosh, just like a wall of text. I cannot understand any of this. The man. There's a specific word we see multiple times where there's like when some angels come down. There's a specific one that's a little set apart that is looked at as like this was probably Jesus. We don't know. There's not actually confirmation of this actually, which is pretty cool, pretty crazy. But it is kind of looked at as like this was Jesus. But we're not, that's not. It's never actually said that, which is crazy. When he saw them, he ran from the tent door, then bowed himself down and said, "Oh Lord, if I have found favor," yada yada. Okay, Abraham, we get it. So they said, do as you have said. Okay, so he's shown how hospitality. He understands. He's like, oh, geez, this is serious. Let me take care of you. The Lord said, okay, well, we got this. I mean, that's kind of confirmation, let's be honest. They don't call the angels the Lord. That's, okay, so the man turned from the oh, it's right. It's angel of the Lord. That's what it is. That's the phrase. That's the phrase that gets pop up a bunch. I'm not seeing it here. What the heck? But that's the phrasing. The angel of the Lord. As a specific figure. Because it's like, oh, they showed up with 3, and they're not referring to all 3 when they say that. They're referring one of them. And so it's like, talking about God? Talking about angel of the Lord? Kinda crazy. Okay, my bad. Tangent. Alright. At first you believe it to be him, then you understand as the man who appears to be both younger and older gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. He turns to face the stairs. You watch him go again and again. Again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You almost faint at the spot. Oh my goodness. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappeared deep into your skull. The pillar does not whisper here. It screams. Go down. Further down. You understand plainly. There is more to this pillar and you need to investigate. In time and further below. Finish up. Alright. Part of the dungeon crawl is for this. Alright. Oh, is there a whole passage down here? Oh, what am I doing? What? The wall here is a door. I'm glad I'm so wise. Oh? Oh? It's a mimic. You detect something unusual about this section of the wall. Specifically the ornate skull. Run your hand along the surface. Your gloved finger traced the stone. Smooth, cold, ordinary. But wait. A tile distinct from the others. Press the tile. You push. A soft click. The wall shudders. Then slides open. Da-na-na-na-na. Legend of Zelda music. Revealing a dark passage below. Cold air rushes out. The smell of an old stone induced. Save. Hey man, literally the game told me to save frequently with my low health. And I don't think he was kidding. There's gelatinous cubes here. Okay, I will say, I did not check down below. Earth's first crypt. Okay. Oh. There's people here. Okay, maybe this is just the way out. I should go down the roots. Okay. I'll hold off on that. Let's do this real quick. I guess this is a side path. Oh. Ooh. There's dead people. Ooh. There's dead people. Thousands of the dead. I don't need that. We got stairs, though. Oh. Oh. A horrid noise in the dark. Moving, a mess of rusty iron and clattering bones. Moving towards you. It calls to you. Alright, let's roll it. 10? Flat 10? That's kind of trash, but he's got a -2, right? Last skeleton didn't have -2. Alright, well. Incoming undead! It is set on killing you. You must defend yourself and smite this foul abomination. Too late to run away, but you gotta stay loose, or this thing'll cut you into pieces. The bones are outside of the body. They must return. Try to dodge, push the skeleton, give him a hug. Very silly. Would hugging it help anyway? No. Got it. I am curious about some of these options. Like, even if you're good at it, is it even like the right call? Like, would giving him a hug help? No, probably not. All right, let's punch the skeleton though. DC 18 is crazy though. We do get a +5. Well, this we get a +0. So I guess this is still better odds. So let's do this. Okay. Punch that skeleton. Wah! With a single swing, you line up a perfect strike. Your fist connects with the thing's skull, cutting off its horrid shriek. The impact sends its skull flying off as the rest of it collapses upon the crypt floor. 50 experience, let's go. The bones spilled to the ground in a pile of dust and scrap metal. No other threats. This skeleton must have been the only guardian. A great battle. Catch your breath. You've performed your duty. This crypt has been cleansed. That's an overstatement. Oh gods, I almost died. A bang from somewhere far away echoes down the hallway. A shiver down your spine. Then the chamber grows silent once more. A scent of death still lingers. Kneel down to the bones. Let's see what the kind of loot we got here. Defeat the skeleton without Snell. Why would I need Snell? What the? This was a great warrior in his time. You have honored him with one final battle. Say a prayer to Yep. You do so. Right. Alright. Well, I don't know if I need to loot the body. Is that really the Christian thing to do? Loot the body? Behold, the first tomb of Earth. Like, we took that, like, dilapidated sword, but that's because, like, come on, we're in danger. This is it. This is the first place his body was placed 27 years ago. Your lord, your master, your god, Earth. Oh! Fallen and exhumed like his city. To see it in such a state, shake in anger. It is terrible, but this place is still holy, consecrated. Despite this, horrors still walk the grimy tiles. Earth's traces still linger here, as it should. Leave the sarcophagus. Then what are these other guys? What is this about? The tomb of a fighter is empty inside, except it's inside. Bone dust. Do I take money? Nah, that's just kind of robbing. Even though I do see this plainly. A maze. Nope, I don't think I would take it. It's just stealing. It's just stealing. A crypt of an archer. It's empty. Is it? Is it empty? All right. Well, my work here is done. I've cleansed it. I've saved the city. What's over here? These go far up through Tolstead. All right. Well, let's check. Oh. I'll need some type of key to go up here. Maybe a crypt key. Those famous crypt keys. Got it. Questing tree? What is this? My rat? Wait, there's just a rat? Ooh, cleric is 2. This is 1. Interesting. I don't know why it wanted me here. Did something update? Oh, this is new. What is this? Esoteric ebb. There's a rhythm to Jor's realm, and you heard his voice. Find it as his closest pillar. It reaches deep. Investigate it on every level. You felt a connection with the voices inside the pillar down in the city. You saw something that shook you. I do like that it shows the date of the updates and whatnot, too. Rat. A rat. It barely moving amongst its skulls. The rat collector. I am the rat collector. Yes, me and my rats. Me and my rats. We got a white rat and we got a black rat. A black rat, it glares at you ominously, but otherwise doesn't even try to fight you as you grab it. It's clearly given up on any kind of self-preservation or happiness or hope for societal improvement. Or maybe you're reading too much into it. That's crazy. Okay, do I actually need these? I don't think I need these. Like, it's kind of funny, but they're not doing anything. Get out of here, rat. I guess I don't need to have them equipped. It's just really funny. Alright. We have 2 rats, I guess. Do we need 2 rats? I don't think so, but alright. We'll keep going. Alright. Halt! We got Moongore. HWBT Guardian. Okay, so this is part of the who we got. Oh, yeah, they hired a bugbear. This is a bugbear. Behold the strength. Let's see if we can understand them. Did I behold it? Hey, I did. Sick. Okay. Bugbear, level 3 fighter. A brute, a beast, and a warrior. She could break you easily. Loyalty is a fickle thing. Hers lies with the halfways for sake of coin and shelter, but also something else, something more ethereal. Okay, and then because we got a low score reading it all this, I love that. That's good. Okay, well, let's talk to you then. Oh, my bad. Engage. Halt, human. Look at that design. What a good design for a bugbear. Bugbears usually look way gross, I'll be honest. A hairy beast towers over you, its face contorted into a stern and probably permanent frown. Do not pass further. This woman does not hold power over you. Do not let her stand in your way. Woman? Oh boy. Yes, this is clearly a female, a real one, capable of terrors beyond your sight and sound. Hello, woman. That's crazy. I don't like your tone. How do you do? Why are you standing down here? Are you some type of dungeon monster? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hello, woman. She snorts at you. Huh? I was just about to say the same thing without the man thing comment. That's kind of interesting. What? Please without. You doing good down here? That's crazy. Doing good? What are you babbling about? I'm not sure. She glares at you. What were we talking about? You are not allowed to pass. Back away. I, Moongore of the Rigid, and the HWBT demands it. The bugbear places a hand on its weapon. A morning star. Beware. I believe the term is flanged mace. Wait, which one has the ball on a chain? And which one has the ball on a stick? Good point. She will not use it. Oh, she won't, huh? Can I ask some personal questions? Attempt to flirt is crazy. No need for that since I have no need. Okay, are you sure you can't let me pass? Yes. Whom do you serve? She snorts. I work for the Halfways. I serve Lady Sageleaf. Okay, Halfways. Short for HWBT, the Halfway Bridge Tribe. Okay, Halfway Bridge Tribe. That's what that stands for. I did forget that. So I need to ask for permission if I want to pass. I work for the Halfways as well. No. So I gotta ask for permission, right? She squints and thinks for a few seconds. Yes. If she gives you permission, I will let you pass. But I do not think. She stops mid-sentence. Are you a cleric? I am the cleric. Yes. I heard a cleric was sent because of the explosion. Huzzah! Hey, look at that. The path of being a cleric is becoming even more familiar. And then we're getting more for choosing this class more times. Sick. Why are you down here? The dragon is waiting. Excuse me? I'm sorry. I sort of ended up here. I don't follow orders even if it's from a dragon. What? I'm not sure where to go. I'm quite lost. She shakes her head and sighs. Head up the stairs. The apple tunnel is usually locked, so you will have to leave the Lich House by going all the way up. Apple tunnel? Silence. You head up the stairs, okay? After that, you head south. Go across the grass. There should be a goblin standing guard. Listen to her. Right at the garden entrance. Talk to him. Are you able to follow these instructions? Let me reread these. And I should be able to. Oh gosh. Okay, head up the stairs. The apple tunnel is usually locked, so you'll need to leave the Lich House by going all the way up. Okay. After that, you head south. Go across the grass. There should be a goblin standing there. Okay. Treat her with respect. She's clearly a powerful woman. Yeah, of course. Mum? What? Yes, ma'am. Yes, mum. I want to do mum just because of it. It's so dumb. Can I hear it again? Yes, ma'am. Then go. Her roar causes you to stir. No need for that, since I have no need to pass. Okay, I defeated the skeletons. You did. Well, she looks at you up and down. I am impressed. Less for us to worry about. Yes! Impressed enough to let me pass. No. Darn. Okay. Yes. What? Okay. I can go. Can I ask some quick questions? No. Got it. Alright, bye. Easy work. Wait. Wait. I thought you said I could go. You're not getting past helmed man thing. Wait. But I did it. Oh, don't tell me I have to do all this. Don't tell me I have to do all this. Alright. Yes, I'm a cleric. I'm not sure where to go. I'm quite lost. Okay. Head up the stairs. The apple tunnel is usually locked, so you'll have to leave the Lich House by going all the way up. Let her speak. After that, head south. Go across there. Should be goblins standing guard. So do I just gotta go back the way I came, right? Alright, then go. Okay, bye. Okay, so it is just going back up. Alright, well. Hate that. Back up the stairs. She said apple tunnel, which sounds like everything we were just at, right? That whole apple spot was apple tunnel-esque, right? What is this? An abyss will swallow your soul. Cowards. I'm no coward. I feel like backing up all this way is a waste, but did it say go up the stairs? There's a door inside this tunnel. Can't be opened from the side. You'll have to go around. Okay. I mean, they mentioned that, right? We know about this. Oh, was there stairs this whole time and I never took it? That's kind of crazy. A spiral staircase. Ancient architect. Well. We could have gone this way the whole time. Whoa! Viskin's Lair. Upper Tolstad. Good morning, cleric. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Look at that goblin. Is that the goblin? It looks more like a kobold. What am I talking about? That's not a goblin. The heck? Alright, what's up? Viskin, local mortician. Behold intelligence. Ah. Okay. Solid roll. Human reed folk. Level 17. Ooh, our entrepreneur. The pale man handles corpse in a basement. A typical self-employed city contractor. You remember hearing about this? Man, he used to be a dentist and a surgeon. Interesting. Alright, well. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. The symbol. It's a lot of official documents of the city. That is the Great Perch of Norvik. Great Perch. The drake-like sea creature found along River Torna. Earth was known to tame these creatures, and eventually the Great Perch became the symbol of the great city, River Torna. River Torna, the second largest documented river along the coast, splitting the band of Ascani in half. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I'm Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this Lich House. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I could do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. This person emanates an immense power, foul. Perhaps more accurately, is simply there, immovable, eternal, beware. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it's almost there, but just not quite. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They'd caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. That's crazy. Leave me alone. Okay. Who are these fishermen? River Gildas, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. How did I end up in the river? Not a river. The river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad. Sounds like the start of a great drinking story. The I woke up at a lunch house tale. That's crazy. You don't have a lot of those, so that's good. I would never fall asleep. I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. I must have slipped. Happens all the time. Kind of crazy. Crazy how true that is. Perhaps there's an esoteric explanation to all this. Hey, that's part of the game. Perhaps you would know, cleric. Yeah, where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for their names. Sorry to say. But perhaps Waterlane. That's just a guess. Waterlane. The largest trade port in Norfolk, located in massive tunnels piercing the center of Tolstad, is so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and is the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges, considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world. Good guess, lots of boaters hang out there. Sure. Either that, or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So I am in fact alive. The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes. I believe you are. I have some other questions, I think. Do you now? Do you now? Figure out what's weird about this guy. Ah! Dang it, we're close. You glare at the pale man who keeps working at his documents for approximately 2 minutes. Eventually, you feel stuck in your thoughts. I don't mean to imply I know more than an honorable Earth God member, my good cleric. However, you must certainly have more important things to do on a day like this. He's correct. Maybe you can get back to this later. Some dice checks are locked on failures and can be attempted again later. These checks are unlocked on a long or short rest, or by spending shards of Jor. But a roll with a very high DC should probably be lowered before attempting again. You know, doing other things. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. No, an undead abomination right below. I understand. We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection. Crowns. Is that the money? Nova can crown the main coinage. Got it. Ah, so it's all a misunderstanding then. No, wait, no, I don't actually believe you. Wait, about what? About the zombie? Alright, sure, we'll do that. That's kind of interesting. What do you mean, cleric? He must be punished. What? He must be punished for harboring zombies. You're a criminal, harboring zombie workers. You need to be punished. Prepare to attack. The zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. Well, how is he clearly working for him? You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. I will make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, your Ost will do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. Okay, Chief of Security. The Cobalt gives a screeched yell. Yes, Master. I will also make sure to report this to both HWBT and the militia. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. I'm trying to say you need to pay for this. You're clearly doing something shady here, so of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG. PCG? Pest Control Guild? If there's anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. It just keeps going. That's insane. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well. Especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop. This... Make him quiet. He's going circles around you. It's time to step in. Argue. Argue. Resist his incredible oratory power or make him shut up. Charisma. Charisma. Oh. Dang it. Failure. Dang it. We don't got it. As the pale man blabbers on, you attempt to gather your thoughts and make some kind of point. Come on, just open your mouth and say something. I think that... I agree. In whatever compromise we do end up at, I feel lucky to have had your expertise here on this day. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Stop muttering, you just say it. Yell, I'm trying! At the top of your lungs. You screech echoes throughout the chamber. For the first time, you see generally baffled expression appear on his face. He keeps staring at you for a few uncomfortable seconds. Then he says, Cleric, with all due respect, perhaps you should see a professional. Oh, that almost killed me. His comment hits you in the heart and soul. Your legs are shaking. I believe we are done with this particular topic. Anything else you need? It costs 2 shards? Or twice as much shards? DC 30? It was not 30 last time, was it? Is it because of our conversation? You failed at figuring out, and then there's a zombie downstairs. Alright, well. Okay. I require assistance with something. Of course. Cleric. Anything for the city. You called me Cleric. What do you mean by that? No, I already know about that. I don't know where to go. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. He seems weary on the subject. Alright. How do I get more spells? 2 ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives. Palace, an unofficial nickname for the current rulers of Norvik, named after the palace district in which most central authority resides. Or the great library in the towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options, so I suggest the other route. What's that? Spell scrolls. Right, scrolls with spells on them. Indeed. Now, Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange caches. You'll probably encounter more by just looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I am! He nods at you and goes back to writing. Okay. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the lecture, I could make time if you're interested. Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at many books along the western wall. And, of course, here. Charm Person. What? A copy of the Charm Person. It will surely be useful to you. Oh gosh, I don't know if I could use this. That's a great shortcut to charming people, although you got to be careful with the fallout. If you're about to, if you care about such things. Got it. All right, that's all I got. Very well. What? What did I miss? What did I just ask? Okay. What? That's all I have to ask about spellcasting? Very well, if you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Cos. Wow, that's evil. Treating a servant like that is despicable. Can I try casting on you instead? He stares at you. A glare. A waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. You believe him. He does not wish to elaborate further. Ominous. Who the heck is this guy? Alright. That's all I need help. Thanks. Alright. Anything else you wanted? No, I'm going now. Before you do, make sure to collect your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick. Like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. Or would that be an improvement? What belongings? Did I have weapons? Got it. I don't need your help. Yeah, I'm off on a quest a bit. I'm off to quest a bit? Yeah, I'm off to Questa for a bit. The pale man turns his face towards you and smiles. Unnatural. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. Hey! Time to go. Alright, where's my stuff, though? I was trying to be, like, bold, like I knew what I was talking about, but I have no clue where my stuff is. And I do not want to loot. I do not... Crazy Bond tree you got over here, bud. Where's my stuff, by the way? I should have asked him. Alright. I gotta ask him. I require assistance with something. Thanks, that's all I know. No, wait. Where's my stuff? I don't know where to go. Okay. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there is a certain room in that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Goblin chieftain. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She is down in the Goblin Garden. Goblins are green. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. The name is spoken in both reverence and fear. Yeah, you don't want to mess with that one. Ah, they call her Dragon of Tolston. That's where that comes in. Okay. Okay. I'm not afraid of some goblin woman. The pale man stares at you for quite some time. I will offer you some advice, cleric. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. A terrible foe. Translation, watch yourself and she'll mess you up. I would even go so far as to call her de facto law keeper here on this island fortress. The goblins know law keeper, only the city rules. Earth rule. Wait, this is part of the job, talking with some pretty goblin queen. You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says and keeps scribbling on the papers in front of you. Alright, where's my stuff though? You called me a cleric? Well, I did, yes. Because you are a cleric. Don't make an arse of yourself. Alright, I am the cleric. I am the cleric! Good for you. An example of that sarcasm thing mentioned before. Your purpose is here. You serve the city as a cleric of the river. Though I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes. If you are a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religious or deity. Holy man, on a holy mission. Then there are clerics of the bureaucrats variety. City officials speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. No, I'm a basic clergyman. I'm a boring bureaucrat one. No, I am the chosen one. That's crazy. Yes, you're correct. I'm the arcane cleric. I don't know what you mean by that, though. I don't know what you mean. I'm a basic clergyman. Well, see that. I see. Many say religion is dead on the coast. He gives you a slow nod. Perhaps some still lingers. Huzzah! He does not see that as a good thing. Earth will never fail. Alright, well. I was hoping I could figure out where my things are. Human. Cause no trouble. Cobalt. Behold! He's a rogue. This one's quite hostile. Stay on your feet. His expressionless eyes seem to keep watch at all times. He's obviously determining whether to strike for you to die as quickly as possible. How humane. That is nice of him. Alright, we got some books and stuff. I guess I'll do a little light snooping. The stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. I get it. Wait, is it? I just want to read it. Ruined prayer book. Well, I don't want to just steal it. You know, this is someone else's word of God. You know, you don't just take someone's Bible and just steal it, right? Like, come on. All right, we got a spell book. We got a new one. We got Charm Person, which is crazy. I don't think we're using that. We got more. Little connecting piece. We got the Dragon Tolstad. That's kind of cool. What is this? The Red Eye of Earth. Jor left his mark across the bands. Today is a universal sign of magic. Got it. Pocket Watch. That seems like mine. Pocket Watch. Yours? Oh, that does seem like mine. Okay. Esoteric Pocket Watch. +1 intelligence. Advantage on esoteric events. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's. I think. Is it okay? Whoa. Is it okay to put to just grab everything and anything? Is that okay? Also, why is it? I want to see my rat. If I put on a rat, if I equip rat, I should be able to see rat. You know, if you think about it, I don't see rat. I'm upset. What's even the point? If I can't see rat, why have rat? Okay, I think I take the prayer book. Your fate one day. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's not mine. This is just stealing though, right? Okay. Wisdom. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy brackenish papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undescribable symbols. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. What is this, Hebrew? No, no, no! By Earth! Phoenix? Folio. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. Hey, what the heck? You would have to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined. It's not ruined. That'll cost a fortune. A chant book is able to sustain humidity, not underwater excursions. You should have protected Earth's chants more carefully. What a disgrace. It is mine. Take the ruined prayer book. Oh, brother. Dude, your Bible game messed up sucks. Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. I don't think that was supposed to work like that. Okay. Well, it does -3, but it's ours, though. Is there a point to add it on? I wonder if, because I think like certain items obviously do certain things. Okay, my bad. Mine's one you know. I guess maybe it isn't important, but we'll hold on to it. Alright, well. An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. I don't know. Is stealing really a thing in this game? Besides, like, obviously trying to trifle with somebody specifically? I don't know if that's the thing. Too much. No, too much reading. So many books, basic manuals, arcanists, history. Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you bookishly. You know it is. It's a long day, you know. All right. This is a good time for a save. We've gotten some good progress already. Save time. All right. We also got little pips. Questing time? Oh, look at this. Phoenix Folio. After your river adventure, your old spellbook is ruined. Find a service provider who could rebind it for you. Fix your ruined spellbook. Perfect. I could do that. Well, let's go on. Voices upstairs and the smell of salt. The smell of schmalt. The schmalt of smell. We're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. Dude, that cleric dude is... I mean, the necromancer. Bad guy? Ultimate bad guy? He's coming back. I feel like he's going to be one of the people who's going to try to get voted for. Right? He's an entrepreneur. He's going to be connected in some way, though. Alright. It's hard because I don't know how much of those worlds, like, okay. Like, I don't know how much necromancy is okay. Okay, it says Viscon's Lich House. But then the... And dysentery. What? I was reading that. denturacy is scratched out. Oh, because he used to be a dentist. Right. Oh. We got people? Hello? Oh, you guys don't care? Alright. What's this? Men at work beneath Asgel's green banner. Cool. Lady dwarf, they don't want to show the face. They're cowards. They don't want to show the beard. Former ale barrel. Okay. Alright, just some dudes chilling. Oh. The orc observes you with great interest. Agent Avera. Behold strength. Ooh. Let me know you. Orc, Felfork. Neutral evil. I really also got to see this. Oh gosh. Level 4 fighter, a traveler. She's not settled here. Her belief is weak. She does not use it. Her religion is power. Her religion is power. Hold up. Ally? Is she evil? No. Perhaps an arbitrary arm of an institution, but no mere puppet. Nothing you could say will sway her. She will play you until the end. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little terrifying. Hello. On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something or someone. Orc? Orc. Big brutes of devilishless origin. Devil? The orcs? I mean, that's tieflings. But okay. They're rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in the Feltire. A land of elven ruins with magically fertile lowlands in between. In its center sits Blood City Bay, the largest city on the coast, built out of the corpse, or rather, just the head of a Gorgon. Gregorian? Alright. Agent Vera. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a worried smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing, the orc knows how to exert power in other ways too. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket. Bird! Okay. Sleeve on her with initials of the Norvikins Free Striders Regiment. Okay, I did notice that. Okay, she's part of the Free Striders. Alright, we actually get to learn about the Free Strider, which we might join, but we might not. I have no clue. What's this? Not often we get Earth God around here. She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I am second in command, guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Yes, the handsome orc lady wants you to say your name. Make sure she knows you are a cleric. Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. What? Doesn't she put out her hand? She presents her palm to you. Oh, she's not giving me a handshake. Got it. I picked it up. Got it. Grab her hand. I'm Ragn. I'm Helm. I am the cleric, actually. Apologies. Not Earth God cleric. I assume the term was interchangeable. But I suppose you're not all, she says, waving towards your outfit, esoterically attuned. What does that mean by that? What the heck? There is no denying it now. You are a cleric. Success. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. Yay! Probably means she sees you as no threat at all. I'm your puppy. Oh. What? I wonder why. Me? Little me? She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say something. I'm here on important business. What's the deal with the dwarves? I'd like to know more about you. Little old me. I'm an open book. Where are you from? She doesn't answer you at first. Instead, she looks away for a moment and smirks. She's thinking of messing with you. You mean because I'm an orc, I can't be Norvican? Looking at you with a stern expression. I mean it like that. Yes, where are you from? Orc? That's crazy. What do I mean by that? You know what I mean? I wish there was an option where it's just like, are you from Norvican? I don't even, okay. You know what I mean. I do, she says, giving you a warm smile. I'm from Blood City Bay. I ran with the warbands when I was a girl. A powerful warrior here. It took me all around the coast, she explains, far from the cursed plains of Feltire. We were hired during the Third Revolutionary War in Reeds. When it was over, I stayed behind. As she speaks, you see her eyes glimmer. All those memories coming back to her. She's seen a lot. Those were the days. You're a strong, physically imposing woman. That's crazy. Instantly flirting. What's it like being an orc in Norfolk? That's crazy. So you're working for the Free Starters. I don't work for the Revolutionary. It's just a revolution. You fool, you knew that. Maybe. I work for the Scotty Reeds Trading Company. We promote the Free Striders' ideals in Ascon. Currently, we focus on making sure this election process goes smoothly, along with other economic concerns. I enjoy working for them very much. Perhaps not so much on slow days like this, but alas. Thank you for bringing Free Striderism to Nurvik. Democracy? I don't care for it. I like the election, but you're going to lose. Sorry, I don't really know any of this. You see, a political. A political? Yes, please. I'd love some. What? Mm-hmm. Glance around your shoulder. Mm-hmm. Is that it? Is it? Mm-hmm. No, something else. What? What is this? Yes, please. Yes, please. She nods slowly. What? I'll be honest, this is one of the reasons I took this job. Speaking with individuals such as yourself, hearing what they have to say. Alright. You've become political. Yeah, we got extra for choosing this stance 2 times. I don't know if I want that though. I do like they like reward you doubling down and like just going in on a thing, but I don't know if that's what we are, but I guess right now that's what I am, because it's like I don't know enough about the different sides to really stand for. Like to just I'll be like, oh yeah, no, democracy. So thank you for that. She is being genuine. Alright, thanks. You are a strong and physically imposing woman. Is that flirting? Is that flirting? I know it says attempt to flirt. I do see that parentheses, but am I really flirting? I'm just pointing out the truth. She covers her mouth and tusk with a hand. Mm-hmm. What is that? What is that? Oh no, she's trying not to laugh. You got one shot. She been dazzled by your confidence. Don't mess this up. Do it. Climb that mountain. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? You got real nice tusks? Bet you can carry me around like a... What is going on? I'm not attempting to flirt with you. Huzzah. Oh, how disappointing. Anything else you wanted? That's crazy. Abort. Abort. Also, by the way, I'm hurt. I need to heal. I need to heal now. I'm using a spell slot. I don't care. I'm gonna like get stressed from something and like die. Die by cringe. Alright, I'm done asking questions here. Oh, silly me. Talking about myself all the time. What about you? I am your savior. I'm a little walking corpse. I'm not important. Stare off into the distance. Saying it like that makes you sound anything but. I'm here on important business. Business, you say? She leans in and squints at you. Fascinating. Perhaps I could be a service cleric for your business. Where's the goblin chieftain? Lady Sageleaf? Just head down these stairs. Good luck getting an audience, though. By moving your head to the side and using your eyes to look south, you see a garden of some sort. You can see a goblin or two on the ramparts. Is she busy? I sure hope so. Took us months to get in a room with her to discuss some revelations in the holes. The holes. A common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. The lower ones are less fancy. Bird! Okay. If she's not busy, she's a dragon of Tolstad, my arse. She catches herself from releasing any more profane comments. Anything else? She looks annoyed now. Tell me what you know about the tea shop. The tea shop that blew up, she says dramatically. Sounds like a magazine tale. I heard it was an accident. The Post mentioned it in passing. Minor mishap. I believe it was the official quote. Although from what people tell me, it was quite the explosion. Quite. So you weren't in the area? No, I was in the North Wall. Company business. North Wall. North Wall. One of the 5 districts in North... Phone! Shush! Quiet ye! Keep bugging me. One of the 5 districts in Norvik, known as the Industrial District for its many factories built along the river. This is where you'll live. Anyone who calls it the North Wall is probably not local. Everyone who is cool just calls it North Wall. Just North Wall. Okay. The sign of an outsider, she calls it the North Wall instead of just North Wall. Okay, got it. She looks inland. I did see the smoke. It was a clear day. What do you think was the cause, cleric? In the city, if the city says it was an incident, then it is. Don't give away too much. She's prying. I believe there was spellcasting involved. Maybe it was the tea leaves. The magistrate says it was an accident. I believe it was an accident. No comment. Yeah, no comment, sadly. I just don't know. She raised an eyebrow. Hold on. Are you here to investigate the tea shop? Don't answer that. She has no control over you. I can answer that. She's a free strider, so why run? Stand against her. She has no right. No. Wait. Oh, I meant the... I lied! I meant to say yes! I didn't mean to lie! But actually, she says, holding onto her hands, beware, this woman knows... Yes. Interesting. I'll be honest. I assumed the city would just ignore it. But they sent you. Perhaps it was a secret? Should we have stoically avoided the question better? Nah. It's fine. She would find out eventually anyhow. It's fine. It's sort of a giveaway. Clearly someone thinks this is an esoteric mess. They sent a cleric to look into it. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Esoteric. I keep hearing that word. What does it mean exactly? Yeah, that's a great question. It means... Her eyes wander for a while. Her brow furrows. It's a term to describe whenever anything queer happens. Whether the cause would be regular spell casting or something more esoteric. I'm sure you'd know it's something you couldn't explain rationally. Then that would be esoteric. I assume you, of all people, would know what it is, considering she mimics casting a spell with her hands. You know. Why would the city avoid sending a representative? Because of their election, of course. Look, Tolstad is a highly volatile district with lots of extremist ties. I believe this tea shop acts as a sort of lightning rod. So when a place like that blows up, why would any faction spend resources investigating it? Might even seem like a blessing to some to cleanse the city of the filthy holes, especially when those resources could be spent on trying to win the terribly important election. While some might see it as corruption, I'd classify it as more simple, boring, but ultimately harmless bureaucracy. Sadly, you hate to see that. Bad ending. Where exactly have you heard? It blew up. Bird! Fireplace incident. Bull crap, of course. Mostly likely a rogue spellcaster. Well, I'm here now. You sure are. Good luck, clerk. If there's anything the Scotty Reed's trading company can do to help you out, let me know. You can usually find me down in our HQ on Water Lane. She smiles in a way that completely breaks down your defenses. Looking forward to seeing you there. Aw. She wants you for your government position, nothing else. I'm done discussing business. You want to move on to more casual topics then? Political, perhaps? Nod and head to leave. Goodbye. All right, that was fun. Good character. Anything this way? Oh. Who was that? Let's do a quick save. Let's just save real quick. Alright, what was that? I mean, we could just go down the stairs to our objective, but what is all this? I guess I don't really want to scan it until I'm like confident I'm gonna do everything, but you know. What is this? Arn Kiosk Kid. I do not know much. Level 1 child worker. Dude, can I get that class? Next D&D campaign, can I do that? Kid's working his butt off getting that bread. He must be doing that optional weekend school. Gotta be. He'll go far in life with that attitude, but that fire under his butt must have been lit by something fierce. Oh, so he's working hard.
Huh?
Hello, sir. The kid behind the counter taps on a pile of newspaper. You Posty? Posty, a reader of the Norfolk Post. I read magazine. Great, we got the bunch. You like fiction? The Tall Tales of Terrible Tombs? Tall Tales of Terrible Tombs, a magazine containing short stories about adventurers around the coast. Or maybe the Weekly Homestead, if you're looking for a new place. I technically live with my mom. Oh, I do too, but aren't you a bit old for that? Don't judge me, kid. Don't judge me, kid. Yeah, I am. I think I need an adult. The kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to the Hiller Kiosk. How can I help you today, sir? He looks around. Do you want to buy something? I only want to buy things. I'm not here to talk. That's crazy. Yes, I want to buy something, and also I have some questions. Questions? About what? City questions. Okay. He looks down the road. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. If my boss shows up, you gotta buy something, though. You gotta. Can you tell me the news? The boy stares at you. He's thinking of how to explain this to you. So, here's the thing. We sell newspapers here. If I tell you the news, we won't get any money, so I'm gonna rush, just give it to me. Are you a partial owner in the business? No. This kid is making an enormous profit for his boss each day, probably. Only your boss loses on this exchange, but you're an employee, which gives you a stake in the business surviving, I guess. Yeah, exactly. What do you know about the tea shop? Except that it exploded. I don't know. That's pretty obvious, so yeah. I was here, so, you know, saw it with my own 2 eyes. Looks over the shoulders towards the tea shop across the street. I heard it too. Definitely heard it. Walk me through it. Okay, well, I set up the kiosk at dawn. By noon, the morning rush had calmed down, so I remember the bike rack was full. Waterlane workers mostly commute on the new bridge and the flotilla, but the halfway bridge does seem a fair share of bikers every day and night. But by noon it was pretty dead, which was less work for me. Also, no dead. Go on. I hid in the back. Thought it was you know, an attack. He's implying political motives. Did you see anyone suspicious? Not really. Just the normal types. A goblin was arguing with a human by the temple. Just some mild shouting about some business thing. Otherwise, pretty dead around noon here, usually. Bird. Anything else you notice? Yeah. Sure. I did see Mr. Drummer. He's the owner of the tea shop. Well, former tea shop. Usually the tea shop opens in the afternoons on work days. So it's not weird to see him walking about all day. Chatty fellow. Buys a lot of newspapers. Where was he going?
Don't know. Just saw him leaving the tea shop right before noon.
Right before noon.
Yeah.
Right before the massive explosive occurred? The kid clicks his tongue.
When you put it that way... Look, I don't know where Mr. Drummer is or where he went. Just saw him rushing down the stairs, guessing as he headed for water lane like everyone does.
Like everyone does. Did anyone else enter or leave the tea shop?
No, just Mr. Drummer,
He says, confident in his voice.
It was a boring day, so I pretty much just people watched all morning. Mr. Drummer was the only one I saw leaving the tea shop all day. Well, till the explosion.
And no one else entered all morning.
Not a soul. Usually not too many people there in the morning. Or forenoon, really.
Forenoon? That's a good word. I like that. I like that. People should say that more often. Feel very Norvican.
Yeah? Well, I saw it in the Asgale newspaper once. They like using dwarfish words like that. No, my brother doesn't want me reading those copper papers.
Copper papers? That's crazy. Keep reading Asgale content, kid. Don't listen to your brother. He's probably a fascist. He's a dirty fascist. That's crazy. Don't read that slop. Read city-approved articles only. If it teaches you fancy words like that, then it's probably good to avoid it. I see. I don't know. It's not my place. I don't know. Anyway, about the tea shop owner.
Yeah.
Did Drummer act strange when he left?
Just in a hurry.
Maybe saw him shuffling towards the stairs of Circle Square? Probably heading down water lane. Water lane.
It's the only place to go.
Either that or the Goblin Garden. Or the city below. I don't think Mr. Drummer is a city below type of bird. What? Are you sure you saw him?
Absolutely. No doubt.
He trails off muttering on himself.
He went downstairs to the pillar crossing. That's all I saw.
He's trying his best to remember.
I've been going over it in my head. Pretty, shocking stuff.
He's just a kid. Shouldn't have to deal with such terrible things. He's strong. He should take pride in that. What can you tell me about the owner of the tea shop?
Mr. Drummer's a customer. Seems nice enough for bird folk.
He's a Birdman! A passively racist comment. True, though. True! Good point. You ain't wrong.
I've heard he hangs out at the Sphinx a lot. And that's, he's got connections with all sorts of folks.
All sorts of folks?
Well, politically. Asgale uses the tea shop a lot. I've got some buddies involved in that scene.
Buddies? That's all about the tea shop?
Alright.
About the owner of this kiosk.
Oh, my boss? Thalasso? My boss, Thalasso. He's a pretty nice merman. What do you know?
Merman. A male merfolk. Not to be confused with mermaid, obviously. Your boss is a merman? What does he do around here?
He stocks the stalls. Usually really early in the morning. Beyond that, I think he just does other stuff. He owns a bunch of properties around the city, so he's usually pretty busy.
What does he pay you? That's crazy.
I get about 5 crowns an hour. That's really good salary for someone my age.
Yes, that's a decent salary. Good work, kid.
Good work, bud. Champ. Thanks. My brother taught me to negotiate.
Your brother is wise. Trust in him. Your brother's a fool. You need to rebel and fight against your oppressive exploiter. As long as you feel like you are selling your labor at a fair price, just remember to stay vigilant.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Sure. I don't really know what that means, but yeah, absolutely.
He's trying to avoid the subject not to cause you to become more aggressive. That's insane. I got some other things I want to ask.
Right.
All right, I can haggle for stuff. All right, I do feel like I gotta buy something. Come on. What's this? I can't buy these? Oh, I'm broke. I can't afford these. Got it. Speaking of haggling,
Citizen. I just leave after all that. Purchase weekly for 20 crowns. 11, 9 crowns, 10. Purchase news in Norvik. Purchase Norvik in Post. Hex weekly. To tame a dame. That's so silly. For 20? Sure, we'll just do the cheapest one. News in Norvik coming up. Looks like there's some juicy gossip in this one. Citizen. Hold on. Yes? Can I ask you a favor? Anything, young man. You are the future of the city. There's, I've heard there's some trouble down on Water Lane tonight. Please go and make sure that nothing happens. Okay. Young and dumb added. Young and dumb. Okay. Okay? I'll do it if I can. Please. Give him a quick nod and leave. More quests! The plot thickens. The plot thickens. What a fun kid. Alright, that was way more lucrative than I was expecting. What the heck? Old Zines? Delicious. Trash bin. You reach into the bin and pull out a somewhat intact treat. Please. You did not just, let me get this clear. You find yourself out on Pillar Road. You see a conundrum treat in a bin. It's been out there for God knows how long. And you think to yourself, what the heck? I'll just eat some trash. Well, I was picking it up. I didn't say eat it. No. You're not eating from the trash. Calm down. It's not trash. It's not trash. It's not garbage. Come on. Come on. Have we ever talked about the classic 5-year rule? Come on. The 5 millennium rule. It is done. You're too late. Hold up your prize and smile. I don't even try to rationalize it. Listen, man, maybe you don't know exactly what's going on here in this world of ours, but you don't need to lower yourself this way. Correct. A man does not consume garbage unless it's very tasty garbage. Unless it's very tasty. Taking stuff is great, but you can't just take a half-eaten pastry out of the trash, man. Ignore the voices. They don't control you. Rationalize eating trash. No, here's the thing. Does rationalize means I'm like coming to terms with it and realizing it's bad, or is this the opposite? Because I thought this is me being like trying to like no, it's actually chill though. No, it's cool though. Like I don't want to do that, but I guess we do that. And how are you going to do that exactly? Oh gosh, I'm rationalizing it. Hold on, let's get this cleared a bit. The tree was it in the garbage or above the garbage? Yes, it was in it. Above the rim? Yes, it was in. Wow, there you go. You're officially a trasher. Great job. Will I ever recover from this? Sorry to say, but you've officially crossed the line dividing man from bum. You're now a bum. I don't want to enjoy this. I didn't mean that. I was just taking a look. Those look pretty good, though. 5 hell comes in handy, you know. 5 hell is not bad for a guy like myself. Okay, what do we got? We got news in Norvik. The city's second most read newspaper, known for its controversial gossip-like brand of journalism. Recently, every issue focused on Asgel student riot. Whoa, 1 charisma. Sick. All right. We get feats. I didn't even realize this. What? Oh, we're so close to leveling up. Well. Did you see that? Who's that? Okay, yeah. I kind of want to explore everywhere, but I feel like at the same time, I feel like we're going to be back up here. We might as well head down south. I think down south is the way to go so that we can actually deal with the one thing. HWBT. The Dragon Mural. Goblin Wall Art. Engage. Goblin War Art. A green face is splattered across the facade, staring wildly towards a flaming sky, and a dragon is spreading across it. Or something like that. Can you call this
Art? Yes. What do you mean? What does this tell me about the state of Norvik? Place your hand upon the wall. Sure. Take a step forward. The paint stone surface is smooth. You feel an esoteric urge to communicate with this object. What does that mean? Tell me your secrets. No, I'm good. What kind of crazy man am I? I am gonna save. Tell me your secrets. What a crazy man. We got a little imp. Is this where I gotta go? What's this? A tree rising far above, a show of nature's true forces. Engage. You look up at the branches of the branching tree, still tall and garden towering over you. It is majestic. Nature is reaching tall and deep. These roots go below the city, nay, even below the river. Touch the tree. Your hand lands firmly on the bark. Good tree. Strong tree. Connecting with the natural world, well done. Looking up the branches above. The wind causes leaves to dance. Wait, between the branches. High above. Oh! Is that a hole in that bark? A hollow just wide enough for you to stick your hand inside? So they glimmers up there. Treasure and a bird's nest? You have a feeling that this could end really badly. Then again, risk and reward, right? The branch shudders and the sun goes. Don't. We don't need to go up there. No, we don't need to do that. Bye, tree. Bye, tree. Hello, cat. So is this where I gotta go? I guess this is the where I gotta go. The Goblin Garden is ahead. You feel it. Oh, okay. So this is the doorway. Got it. So what's up here? Where does this lead to? You hear echoes inside. This leads to the pillar crossing. Oh, I do need to go there. Oh gosh, I'm getting scared. There's so much, man. There's so much. I kind of don't like that it pulls me out. I guess it's good. We're getting to see all the interactables. It is good for that, but it's just an eesh. Alright, questing. Alright. What is this? Oh gosh. Women. They're everywhere. Your worth as a man is based only on the admiration you get from them. Your goal, get a date. A real date. Good luck. It's so stupid. We're not focusing on that, but you know, if it happens, it happens. That's all I'll say about it. If it happens, it happens. What is this? Young and dumb. You hear that there's going to be trouble down on Water Lane this evening on your first day in Telstad. You should check it out. I should check that out. Probably his brother, is my guess. River Tiki, you were brought to the Lich House by some fishermen. But how did you survive your plunge into the river? Great question. And we got birds. Ruffled feathers. The owner of the tea shop is unaccounted for. Locate this bird man and finds what he knows. Got it. Well, I guess I could talk to this guy. Check out what this says. Nature steeps through the cracks. Hello. Behold, Braxo Pencilwing. Behold strength. Trash. Devil. Surprisingly content hard worker. Okay. Hey, you! You raise your head towards the sky above, and above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. He's just a little guy with wings, reading his little newspaper. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. What you reading? A sigh escapes the fiend. Small, he slowly puts out the paper. The paper is actually a torn out page from a magazine. I like the funny pictures. I believe that fiend is being sarcastic. I like the pictures too. Yeah, I imagine you would. He's mocking you. Wait, he says leaning in to get a good look at you? Earthguard? A cleric? What are you doing here? I'm not allowed on Tolstad. Divine mission, the usual. Very well, I won't get in your way.
I, for one, am very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins and the freestriders run amok. Oh no, the devil's a kick-ass. Okay, we need some darn order in this place. Wise words. So if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny sharp smirk. You should be aware of the fact that this is a literal devil. A good little devil. I don't know about that. You could hear out any advice, just listen to it blindly. Just don't listen to it blindly. Got it. Are you a barista? What? Can you give me free legal advice? Oh yes, I'll gladly assist a member of the Earth Guard any day. Just ask. Okay. Trying to invest in stocks. What about Charm Person? Charm Person? Such a fascinating spell. Of course, all spellcasters are required to be registered in Norvik. It's the same in all non-completely chaotic city-states. There are certain spells that just are not allowed at all, like Fireball as a popular example. But Charm Person is, despite its devilish mind control, legal if it's cast by a registered cleric or a city bird interrogating mage. Private entities are not allowed to learn or cast it, although I can promise you many still do. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm allowed to cast it. Okay, that's good to know. You know, this is important to know about the lore of the world and seeing where am I breaking any boundaries with this. Can I cast it on you? Sure, but it'd be a waste since I'm already your friend, cleric. He shoots you a devilish grin. Bird, you hear about the tea shop? Yes, of course. Pretty hard to miss when you're flying past Tolstad. What's your take? It blew up. Not sure what else you want to hear. Why do you think it blew up? Honestly, haven't seen the blast zone like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear that from me, but the little fella is helping you out of self-interest. Surely, be careful. The scorch marks looks like they're from a fireball, but not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. You know, we're talking high-level Switzer stuff. Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces at work here. Think about it for a few more seconds. It makes it clear to me that it was all a big cover-up. Wouldn't it be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge? There is a corruption in every system, even in the great city of Norvik. You must root out the corruption. Cleanse the city. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, the water lane has shipments from Kogshimish, and every other month, maybe a fire elemental will slip through. Who knows? It can't be a cover-up. This city is honorable. Evil elementals on the loose? That'd be a story, right? Oh, no. But I suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop who knows what feathers were ruffled, who gives an ominous chuckles. Oh, he gives an ominous chuckles. Oh, okay. What about alignment? Ah, yes, the over rules of morality. Norvik does not moralize over alignment. Officially. Okay. Alignment. Everyone's got one. Some spells can detect it, but don't read too much into it. Alignment is just a internal thing and doesn't really have too much real-world application. Don't think too deep about it. Nor do most of the city-states across the coast. Why don't we lock up all the evil folk? There have been states through history who've tried to. They ended up not doing too well. I'm no expert, but I would say it's mainly to do with the origin of this evil. It's selfishness at the core. It ain't got nothing to do with how people are actually act. If you only allow the most good-hearted of folk to roam free, you'll end up with a country of nothing but good intentions. Ironically, I've heard the road to hell is paved with those. If everybody was not evil, it'd just be a bunch of good intentions. That doesn't really make sense. And you being a devil, you know, yes, you're evil. Oh, yes, indeed. It is pretty easy to spot. He flaps his wings. It can be a bit pretty discriminating at times. People assume I have their worst interests in mind just because I'm ontologically evil. You don't have their worst interests in mind? Look, Evil's not some objective thing. It's entirely internal and aligned with Joe's subjective opinion. There are good people who ruin the world and evil folk who do their best to maintain it. That's the deal. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting with where they're going with this. Very interesting. Yeah. Basically, the definition of evil is not evil in morality of like good versus bad. It's not that. It's just like, as he's mentioned, it's kind of that core problem of like that inner selfishness is a way to look at it. Interesting. What does the laws have to say on resurrection? Now, that's one heck of a question. He smirks for a while, Liam's enjoying his pun before moving on. What a sociopath. Higher tier resurrections aren't illegal, they're just not available anymore. Not available? Figured a cleric would know better than me, but he says and shrugs. Sass. Spells are 4th or 5th are rarely seen these days. If you want to know why, go pray. Your god grants you magic in his wisdom. He only grants higher powers when needed. In your lifetime, it has not been needed a lot. After Earth died, it has been a bit hard for even the top-ranking clerics to manage higher-tier magic. At least if you believe the rumors at the towers, which you should. What about low-level resurrections? There's a Revivify. That's it. High-ranking officials love having clerics around for the one spell. Are you legally considered alive after resurrection? Yes, for all intents and purposes, you are alive. Undead, undeath, on the other hand, would be a very different affliction. How's that defined? As long as the necromancy is considered of divine origin and the soul is returned to a healthy body, then it's considered as a normal resurrection. If the origin is more like magic, as they say, some kind of corpse animation, then it would be considered a bodily sacrilege. And that, a top-tier criminal offense. Oh, so it is. So that guy back there who probably was harboring or probably was his deal. Okay, that's wrong. Okay, got it. How top is it? Oh, it's up there. Alright. That's all I wanted to ask about resurrection. Anything else? Nope, this isn't. Alright, that was a great interaction. I learned a lot about the world on this with that guy. I love that. That was really good. What's this? Overgrown, ancient, sort of interesting. This is sort of interesting. You're right. Guarded monument. Embedded in the earth, you find a weather-bitten stone in the shape of a spiral. The edges are worn down, smooth almost, and beneath lies you ahead of a snail statue. There's something here, but can you understand it? Its purpose. Touch the surface. It's cold. Your hand runs across the stone, finding it more coarse than you thought. The ridges and the spirals are even smoother, and you find they are not at all coarse. You realize this was most certainly an esoterically constructed art piece. What's more, you do feel the outline of a script, symbols. Your fingers trace them faintly along the spiral shell of a snail. The symbols do not mean anything to you. Tell me your secrets. No response. Tell me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Never mind. You don't want to tell me your secrets? Okay. No, sure. What is this? Oh, a shark. Sick. Oh gosh, I've seen this guy in the box, alright. Uh-oh. Is he my last guard? Oh, he is my last guard. He definitely is. He's my last guard for sure. Alright, dude. Buddy. Pal. Friend. Let's chat. On the next stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. But that's gonna be it for Ebb. Esoteric Ebb. I had a good time. I'm gonna just save the game real quick. I'm gonna take a break and I'll probably be back today to stream some other stuff. Probably Arc Raiders. But yeah. I've gotten my fill of Esoteric Ebb. I don't need to rush myself through the game. I mean, it's a lot of yapping. That's kind of the big thing, and the biggest benefit with playing what's it called? Disco Elysium. The difference with that game is the fact that like it has voice acting, right? Well, now it didn't always do, right? And the biggest problem with that game is they always said how it's a bad stream game in the sense that you have to do a lot of yapping, a lot of reading and yapping, and so you know that makes it harder. Kills the voice a lot. It's very draining, but fun. I still had a great time. I enjoyed what we got so far, and I look forward to our next session. Very fun, very fun. But yeah, I'll be back probably with some Arc Raiders, and we might do like Arc Raiders and then do some other shenanigans like the Bazaar or probably Slay the Smart Dude. Let's be honest, probably Slay the Smart Dude. Let's be honest. I love you guys. I'll check you guys later, probably in a few hours. Have a good time. Bye.